Holy smokes, what's the temperature?
Huh?
What's the temperature?
It's 13 for us now.
13, that's...
Yeah, 55?
55.
Yeah, 55.
Holy smokes, I think the camera is actually fogging up where I took it out of the shop.
Yeah, it's colder inside. You need to open the house windows.
Yeah,
really.
I'll have to come back now when this... I'll have to come back because...
Yeah.
So, hang on, maybe it's just this, no, it must be a main lens. Hang on a sec. Okay, so we'll have to do it that way. Just look, they'll follow you all around the pond, look.
Oh yeah.
Watch. They'll end up coming over here, they know we're here, look.
Yes.
See?
Yep. You notice the plants and everything are regrowing?
The plants are regrowing, so it's been so warm and so, hang on, they'll feed them over here where you usually feed them. Hang on now. Hang on, folks.
They're all messed up. Where'd they make up your mind?
Yeah, okay. Well, see, they'll come over here now. Folks, excuse the camera for fogging up, but it's really warm and cooler in the garage. It's all got this in.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, they're following us. Yeah.
There you go.
Holy smokes, don't think that's not fogging up.
In.
Yep.
Wow. Big difference in temperature.
See if we can get a picture through that net. They're hungry.
Oh yeah.
They are hungry. Holy smokes, don't think that's not fogging up.
Colder inside than out here.
You looks like somebody from a spooky movie.
Yeah?
You can see all the glow around. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty scary.
Pretty scary, there's no doubt about it. Frightening.
Yeah.
So anyway, at least you even got stuff growing down there, eh?
Yeah, see the water lilies.
Water lilies are starting to grow up again.
Yeah. Look it over here. See the
New shoots. Wow. Wow, ain't that something?
That is amazing.
So it's all bonus time. They won't be in hibernation so much now.
Oh, that's right. Maybe like 3 months.
Yeah.
Back.
Huh?
We're back.
This is all our stuff.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, apparently the pump is not working too good. So,
It's not pumping properly?
I don't know. It's very old, that pump. There's nothing coming on there now. Maybe it's a trouble with the pump.
Let me pull back my flicky here because it's blocking my eye.
Yeah. He said it's intermittent, comes on intermittently.
There we go.
I can hear it. Listen to it. Come over. Come over with it. Hear it?
Yeah.
Ah, she's starting. Guess that's a done deal. Well, what I'll do is I'll replace it, and I'll keep it and see if I can rebuild it. If I can't, I'll just throw it out. But we got a new replacement there. This has been on this for, I'm gonna say 10 years.
Oh yeah.
And it's pumped a lot of fuel, and we got to upgrade this. That's garbage. You know, the poor guy has got to fuel up all this equipment. He's got to sit there stand on the machine with this down. This is not an automatic nozzle. And he was complaining that it do stick, and he's out in all kinds of weather holding that. It's a 15 gallon per minute pump, and he's got to hold this in place until an excavator or whatever is filled up.
It's filled up. Wow.
You know, the cold, the rain, the wind, whatever. So we're gonna put a new one there. We're going to put an automatic nozzle on it, a snozzle, and then we're going to see how that works. This here is a bracket that I made up, oh, I don't know, maybe last year or something, to hang the hose on, because the hose is getting thrown on the ground. And I really didn't like the hose being on the
Oh,
ground.
yes,
So.
yes, yes. That's even better now, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to see if we can take all this apart. And it's going to be a bit of a mess, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I don't like messes.
Me neither.
That won't be so bad, will it?
Don't know.
Huh? Look, loose, look.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oh, I certainly never loosened it up. But and it wasn't even leaking. So that's pretty cool. Hey.
Mhm. Very cool.
So what we'll do is we'll see we don't. That's my bionic hand. Yeah,
That's right.
that's my. It got to be my bionic hand.
Gotta be.
Hope that don't spray. Of course, not that much pressure on that pump. By the sound of it. I put this system on it last year sometime.
Oh, yeah.
It never even had a fuel filter on it.
Oh.
So, which is not good.
No, gotta keep the dirt out of it.
Yeah. So we can get that to work and be good. Make his job a little, or his life a little bit easier.
And now you don't have a stand over it.
Yeah. It's always nice to fix stuff, but it's always nice to have improvements made too if you can make them, right?
Sure.
So we shall see if we can make improvements. That filter was replaced this summer, so I'm not going to bother.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Don't need to replace him
No,
now.
I'm not going to replace that. This is not used a lot, but it's used, you know. Come on now.
Cooperate. That's a good place to hang it.
Oh yeah. So now we'll take off that fugly bracket and
Get out.
take that key out. If somebody will try to turn that on and drag me in fuel out, if my luck that thing was cutting right away.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Man, the toolboxes are just full of condensation.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Incredible the temperature.
But we're supposed to have big time rain, eh?
Uh-huh.
Coming this weekend?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Which is not good.
Nope. I think heavy downpour.
Yeah. So we're gonna haul this off here now. See what this is made of. Hey, bye.
Yeah. But I guess that pump is a dud since he's coming and going. He's cutting in and out.
Oh, you can rebuild them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'll take it apart, you know, one of those days when there's nothing else here to do. And we can get a kit for it, if, you know, if it's not too bad, right?
Yeah, that's right.
If it's gone beyond gone, well, it's gone beyond gone. Like, it's got issues with the switch over on this side.
Yeah, sometimes it's not worth it.
There's a lot of stuff's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even get that pump to turn now, so I'm that barrel. So that's another job we have to do. I gotta persuade that.
Oh, you got a persuader.
I got a persuader for that.
Yeah, you got a tool for that.
Yeah. And then if I can find my other stuff's over here.
Oh yeah, you mean business.
This is Thursday?
It is, yep.
Oh God.
I know.
Man, that hasn't stopped.
I haven't stopped.
Yeah. We had one for a customer. We had to book him 3 times to get him in.
I know.
Yeah.
But he's fabulous. I understand.
Huh?
He's fabulous.
Oh, he's a good guy, yeah. Yeah.
He didn't have an emergency. He could have waited.
Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's used to us by now.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. Oh.
Ooh, almost had misses.
Oh, I almost had a couple of bloopers together that time.
Mm-hmm.
But almost don't count, right?
No, I don't.
So, there's an electrical wire there that moi is going to have to disconnect before I can keep winding it over. But I got it loose. Loose as a goose.
That don't count either.
Huh?
That don't count either.
Well, this is good.
Yeah.
This is good. I just gotta find the right torques now for that.
Well, you go find your right torques. I'm gonna do a battery change.
Okay, perfect. It's gonna break off. Gonna break off. Gonna break off.
Break.
I think it's gonna break. No. Probably need a new Torx. That Torx is getting. He's getting a bit bad, that Torx, but anyway, it came out, so. It's come out.
Yeah. Good. Good news. We don't want any of that breaking off.
Well, I'd bet my bottom dollar they were going to break off. Of course, you don't have to go very far to get to my bottom dollar. It's all down the boots from last weekend.
Oh, yeah, boots. That's old news now.
Yeah, not for me. I'm still feeling the effects of it.
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the pump that we got over there, that's a 110 pump. Plugs into the wall.
Yeah.
Pump we're putting on this is 12 volt.
Okay.
So.
There'd be a big difference.
Now, why anybody would want to watch me trying to take this cover off, I don't know. Maybe I'll edit it out. Maybe I'll just throw it all in. I don't know.
No.
But what I find boring seems like people don't. So, what do you do? What does one do, eh?
No. Not boring for everybody.
This is a nice little ratchet.
Oh, yeah? One of them
Yeah.
stubby ones?
This is, yeah, it's a stubby ratchet, but a normal ratchet goes click, 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 click. This don't go click, click, click. You might want to move closer.
Yeah.
So now come over here so you can see the
I
ratchet.
want to look out because I'm going to lose my lighting.
Here, okay, well I'll move. Yeah, concentrate on this.
I did.
Yeah, because I see that pointing at me.
No, it's not.
And anyway, so see it don't click? Wherever it stops, you can start it again. What? It's a clutch, it's not a ratchet. Okay? You want to reverse it? Push it on that way. And it's made by Ultra Pro, which is Napa. Now, folks. Oh boy. Okay, the number is 0680. Oh gosh. 9. So 06809. It's a 3/8 stubby. You can get them in 1/2 inch as well. I'm telling you something, folks. These are absolutely great. Ultra Pro tools by Napa are excellent tools.
Yeah, you've got quite a few.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they're up there with Snap-on. They're up there with Ultra Pro. Or not Ultra Pro. What's the other one that Snap-on got? Blue Point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so. Yeah, I just thought I'd put a little plug in for Napa on that. 'Cause that is a really good ratchet. So, we have to go over now and pluck this stuff apart. Boy, it would be nice to have a bit extra wire here. Ah,
Oh, there you go.
as the French would say, it comes off.
Did fuel go down this morning? You said it went down quite a bit.
Gas is supposed to go down 4.3 cents per liter.
Wow.
Yeah. I'd like to see it go down that much that when you pull in the gas station, they would pay you to take it away.
Oh, well, that's never going to happen.
That's never going to happen, is it?
But it was a nice idea.
Well, the thought was there.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Right. There we have it. That wire is getting a little bit grungy.
See, I'm concentrating on that, but if you look at the camera now, where am I looking? Way off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's deceiving, isn't it?
Oh no, man! I didn't know you were getting me in the. I didn't know you were even capturing the ratchet.
I was straight on.
You think?
Yeah, I do. Everybody out there can vouch for me. They saw.
Well, I'll know when I want to go to edit it. Yeah. Wicked, eh? Listen to the crows, right? I was up at that screen the other day, up in that park.
Right.
You know, I never heard a bird. Up in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, right.
Not a bird.
Up in the woods.
No. No, I'd say a squirrel's got to leave that area to get a lunch.
Well, I mean, I guess if they're not up, there's no food source. There should be, I guess, with campers.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. Well, there's no campers up there then.
Still, you'd think they'd have nests in the woods and stuff.
I don't know why the switch wasn't working because all this is loose. But this is in bad, bad shape.
Yeah, it probably has been for a while, huh?
Ugh.
Yep.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Folks, if you smell diesel in your home, it's not my fault. You're watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those that have smell-o-vision?
Smell-o-vision, yeah. Yeah.
Gonna need a bigger tool?
Yeah. I think some more I can get it. I think I can. That must have changed. Something changed since I got up there. Pipe must have got bigger. Boy, helped eat your muffins.
It did. Yeah, now you're happy you had your muffin.
Yep.
Did an awful lot of grumbling about it.
Well, you know, you kind of do have the easier of the jobs. The Z pump is off. Oof. Not the first time a bit of fuel's been dropped in this truck, I'll tell you. So now, we're going to take this. Oof. And put this on the other one. Yeah. This seems fairly loose there. Don't tighten up, so I think that could be losing suction right there.
Really?
I'm going to have to pressure test that in just to see, because this is not my work. I don't know who did this.
Yeah, it might be other factors why it's slow pumping.
Yeah, it might not be getting the full suction up through there because it could be leaking.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Venting when it shouldn't be venting?
Yeah, say if the fuel is say anywhere below that,
Yeah.
it's going to suck up some fuel, but it's also going to suck air in from there, right?
Okay.
I'll know now in a second, because hard to tell. I got to put it on some rubber or something. It's hard to tell. All the tools I got here, I still got to use them to pressure test. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Can't really block
tell?
it.
No.
Me smoking peace pipe. It probably wouldn't make a lot of difference, but I'm going to tell you, I'm not feeling the love with this thing. I think somebody put a bit of welding on that.
Ew. So you gotta clean it up quite good, I guess, because it's gassy.
Diesely.
Will that matter? Diesely?
Yeah. I don't think it'll matter. Yeah, definitely gonna leak. That's losing suction there. Man, it got to. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, really, hey.
Pretty wobbly.
So I'm going to get the welter, and I'm going to get the welter out, and I'm going to welt it.
Okay.
Man,
Wow.
just look. Look at the sweat.
Yeah. Just look over here on your tool
Oh,
chest.
that's you can't tell the color of that anymore.
No, everything's sweating.
Wow. These automatic helmets don't work great when it's high humidity. So like, time I get this welded, I could be requiring a CNI dog. And if that don't get me, when that plate blows up because of all the fuel in it.
Well, what did I tell you?
So you just step in front of the camera, okay? Protect the camera with your body.
I'm not stepping anywhere. I'm staying right where I'm to.
What happens if the camera breaks?
Don't worry about it.
Man, some awful attitude for upper management. Holy smokes, man. Make no wonder
Well,
should the employees stink. Attitude stink.
You might not remember it if it's going to blast over here.
Wow. I'm going to give you a tip. Clean your tip. Man, brutal.
Yeah.
So folks at home, cover your ears or turn down your TVs or your computers, because when this blows up, if you're telling me you got the poop frightened out of you like you did with the air horn when I blew the horns on the truck the other day.
You scared them?
Yeah, I kind of got that. We got nervous watchers.
Yeah, now I gotta go over this way.
Man, I can hardly see this with moisture. Wow. Man, if I could see it, I could do some good job with it.
Oh, wow.
Super cool.
Hey, I was seeing some freaky image. You'll see it now when you look at the editing, but it was like flowing in the ears as if it was, yeah, like smoke
Yeah.
and things like that.
That's the halo. It don't like it. What are you laughing at?
I don't think I've seen a halo.
You know, like, are you
Your piece
laughing?
pipe is smoking.
Are you
Look.
laughing with me or at me?
Oh, definitely with you.
Oh, okay. So
Smoking.
I couldn't see what I was doing, but it's not too bad.
That's pretty good for not being able to see what you're
exactly. So yeah, we'll leave that at that, and I'll put this back because look, man, look at the tank.
doing.
The gauge is holy smokes, is
Yeah,
brutal.
like in the middle of summer. But fabulous.
Yeah, and then the wasps are starting to come back to life. That are burrowed in everywhere. Little buggers like stinging me. Every year they come in. This year, not so many wasps though.
No, it's not. I wonder
This-
if everyone else had the same problem.
Everybody says they don't see any wasps. That, you know, as much as I dislike a wasp, I did not realize until this year when they announced that the wasps are in a low quantity that they actually pollinate as well.
Yeah.
Now they have absolutely no tolerance level. They hate me. They come in here and before they find a place to burrow in to rent for the winter, they try to sting me.
Yeah.
Then they go look for a place. And I can hear them up on the shelf laughing. But anyway,
Yeah, imagine a wasp pollinating.
yeah, I didn't know.
No,
I just thought they were no good for anything. But apparently they pollinate, so, and it's a growing concern because if they're not around to pollinate, it's bad for farmers, it's bad for, people who grow flowers or
Whatever.
anything, eh?
Yep.
So, oh yes, people might say, you don't have it hardwired into the walls. No, because lots of times I could be out in the driveway with these things welding the trailer. The only thing that's really hardwired here is the milling machine. But there's 220 plugs all over the shop that we can tack into.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and that's how we like to do it. It looks disorganized, but it's really not.
No, I guess you're not confined into one area. 'cause
Well,
like you
that's
said, you
it,
have to be
see?
in different places.
Yeah, you know, and every job ends up being in a different location. So it's kind of neat the way it's done. And we just hang everything back up over here. So I'm going to put that away and put the cover on, and we'll be right back. Okay. Ooh.
Still hot?
Hey.
Ooh.
How hot is that?
It's probably because you just touched it.
It's 80, 87, 89 degrees. Let's see who's hotter out of me or you. We'll settle this right now. Okay. 88.5.
Okay.
Put your hand out. Oh my God, 76. Your rigor mortis is going to cut in now in a minute. Holy smokes, Batman.
I'm dying.
Oh, I'm telling you. You're gone. You're not dying.
Well, if I was any colder, I'd be dead.
You're there. Are you serious? Are you cold here now?
No. Well, you just checked my hand. You said
Well,
my
I know,
temperature.
but my God.
And look, I had my hand in
You
my
had
pocket.
your hand in your pocket. Yeah.
I knew it was going to be hot because my hand was in my pocket.
That's wicked.
But my hands are normally cold.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no lie.
That is the truth. So we're going to use this kind of tape.
Teflon tape or something?
Pipe joint tape.
Oh.
Pipe joint tape by Masters. I don't even know where I got this. I think I got this in the Home Depot.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, maybe for some plumbing or something.
Yeah. When we were going through that fiasco there with the town, keep hitting the main water pipes, and when they turned the water on again, sure, all our pipes in the house sure were dancing just like they were on steroids.
A terrible ruckus.
Yeah, it was wicked, eh?
Yep.
And then everywhere you looked in town, you'd have hot water tanks thrown out
By the door, yeah.
by the door. Because everything was doing so much jumping around with pressure and air in the system.
And
It was
mud
taking-
and dirt.
And dirt, oh my God.
Oh.
Yeah, it was terrible, eh?
Well,
You know?
we were around for a while. Gee, I would never put that in any kettle. That water.
3 times. No. Made mud pies.
Yeah.
But 3 times they did that this summer.
Yep.
It's terrible. Yeah.
Somebody was making boo-boos.
Yeah, brutal, eh? Just not right, eh? I mean, it's not their fault, and I mean,
Yeah, working on the water lines and you accidentally
yeah.
broke main lines.
But there was a couple of times there I would love to have the excavator's neck in my, between my hands.
Oh yeah, it's so hard to get the air out of the pipes.
Well,
didn't
days.
it? Days, yeah.
Yeah,
Spitting and spattering.
yeah. Ain't that the truth? For those folks who don't watch our videos on a regular basis, friggis. No. This is made by Mac Tools. The number is M414G. Folks, I'm telling you, these are great. You want to come over?
Great.
These are great. Come over, Kathy. Right. You can put that on, and the more you haul on that, the harder you haul on that, the harder the grip is on that pipe. Yeah. You could actually take that, if you had a piece of pipe going across there, you could hold on to that top one once it clamps and you could lift yourself right off the ground. That's how good a grip that has.
Seriously?
Would I lie?
Sure you would.
Don't answer that.
You asked the question, it's already answered.
So now we can go to the truck. Might as well leave the truck out there. Of course I can't because your camera will fog up.
I don't know, it's been out for a while.
No, it don't matter. I'll bring the truck in. And plus it's kind of half drizzly.
Yeah.
Engine oil life, 35%.
Okay.
Now we need Z pump. Put Z pump in Z pipes.
Okay.
Looking better, eh?
Yeah, it is looking better.
I think that's the way the other one was, eh? So now we gotta go get some dope, put on that, man.
Okay.
So we're gonna put the dope on this, man.
Is that you dope?
Isn't that groovy? It's groovy?
Yeah. Yeah, it's groovy.
Yeah. That's nice stuff, that is. That's a lot better than the regular Teflon tape, I'll tell you.
Is it?
It seems nicer to use.
Stretchier?
Stretchier, yeah. I have liquid Teflon too. I only use that in fuel systems and stuff. That way, if you use tape, especially on automotive, the tape can get in across the filter and plug it. So, how did we do this? Was it like that? I think it was like that. It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like that.
Like that. Cool. Man, folks, I apologize for this video. It was pretty.
Well, you thought your drive the other day was going to be boring, but it wasn't.
I almost didn't add any dash cam video to that video.
Yeah.
How many times do people want to watch that? Sure, the first comment we got was a person over in the overseas with the military.
That's right. Yeah.
Hey, he was over in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he was just finishing up work over there. And he was watching our video
Yeah.
of the drive. He really appreciated the drive. And he was from
Right.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was something nice hearing from him, eh?
It was really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he got a good lot of enjoyment out of it.
Yeah.
Too. It was a big change.
And the funny thing about it, like here I was like, I wasn't even going to include that video, that part of the video.
And that was the first comment.
And that was the first comment.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
Then
So
another
now there was a
guy,
reason you did it, right? That was the reason.
another guy who always comments on our videos, and he commented, he said, I really appreciate you adding that, because he said, I can't get out anymore.
Yeah.
So it was like being part of
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was second.
Yeah. So it was really, really nice, right? So maybe when we go on a road trip again, we'll add another bit of footage to it, right?
It's true.
Yeah. Well, it might not work, but it sure looks pretty.
Yeah. It does look pretty.
Let's give another
Turn on it.
twist on that. I need a new wag though. Needs a wag.
Yeah.
Wake up the messes. Okay?
Yeah. More misses.
Yeah, lots of messes.
Yeah. Maybe one more twist out. Do it.
Yeah, just another little grunt and a half.
I don't know if you'll get a grunt and a half out of it, will you?
I don't know. Well, a three-quarter grunt.
Okay. So maybe one grunt.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, it's looking good.
it is that, eh? So now what I have to do is, this is pretty gringy looking.
The line.
It's gone right hard. It's cracking. Well,
Oh my goodness.
so I'm going to replace that as well.
You can hear it snapping.
So I gotta go look for some wire. That ain't gonna work. It slips. Good. Goody gumdrops. Geez, I'm starting to sweat here now.
Certainly got to watch your feet on the floor.
So slippery.
Yep.
Wicked, isn't it? There's no doubt about it. I'll have to get that from the other side. Well, it's only screwing in like that one came out, so there's not a big lot to see on the other side.
No.
Okay. Now we got to get our little machine up and going again here. Because we have to take off this plate now. The danger plate.
behind that then? Oh, that's the wiring. It's electrical.
Yeah. Electric.
Electric?
Hey, made in the USA.
Nice.
Now, is that made in the USA or is the sticker made in the USA? 'Cause I ran into that stuff before.
Could be assembled in the USA too, so.
Well, it says made in, so I'm sure now somebody will.
Like the bakery says, baked fresh daily.
Yeah.
It's not made fresh daily.
No, it's baked.
It's baked fresh daily.
Yeah, we see them going in with all the dough.
Yeah, with all the frozen dough,
Yeah.
donuts and breads and whatever.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
heated up fresh daily.
Yep, they took it out of the box and put it in their little oven and they bake it.
What's with Swiss Chalet and their buns?
I don't know, but you were complaining about your buns before. What's wrong with them?
Like I can't get over. Like they bring them down to right soft, and within 15 minutes, they're like that. Look.
Yeah.
So I think they're using body filler hardener in their dough.
No,
No?
they're nuking them to make them a little bit warm when you bring them down, and then of course when steam goes out of them, they go hard. That's my theory.
See? I don't know. Terrible. Sure, I brought one home, sure, and threw it out, sure, and Crow almost choked on it. I had to do the high knee maneuver on him.
On the crow?
Yeah, I had to put his two wings out and grab him by the chest and... and finally... yeah, true. Just never had the camera at the time to...
Hey, that actually happened. Remember we were hearing a story the other day? It happened somewhere in the U.S. where someone did mount the beak on the chicken.
On a chicken.
Yep.
A chicken got out in a pond.
Yeah.
We were listening to that on the way to the city.
Yeah.
And he got out in the pond, and he, geez, one day looked, here was the poor old chicken,
Yep.
face down in the pond.
Yep.
And they brought the chicken in, this missus, and she's a retired nurse.
Yeah.
And anyway, make a long story short, she did
Chest compression.
chest compression and mount the beak,
Yep.
resuscitation. And it finally they got it back to life. Now it wasn't 100%, it took a couple of days,
Yep.
but it came back perfect health.
Yep.
Yeah,
They used to
imagine.
take it outside in the sun and this little kennel and everything.
Yeah, imagine, eh?
Yeah.
What a great person, though, to do that. Seriously.
Yeah, because I mean, you found it in the pond. They figured it was gone, but they kept it and did that.
Yeah,
That
really,
was-
eh?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, what a great person to do that.
Well,
Listen, don't you chip over that and break that camera.
what is that pressure?
I gotta go look for a heavier wire. This is not heavy enough.
Suitable?
Yeah, I gotta get down the stock room.
Yeah.
It might not be ideal, but it'll work.
And you found your wire?
Yeah. It's heavy enough.
Yeah, it is heavy.
Yeah. But I mean, it wasn't worth going around looking for 3 feet of wire.
What happened with the other one? Was it just always hard like that, or did it dry
Nah,
out?
over time, I suppose, out in the sunshine, out in the
Yes.
sunlight. So I'm gonna go cut a little bit of that off, then I'll come back and we can do the splice.
Snip, snip.
Snip, snip. Ooh. Nasty, nasty word, woman. You one of them nasty women or what? We keep hearing about it on CNN.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Okay. I gotta get up in the. Pick up, get up. Yeah. Oh, you might have to put down the camera and go over and get me my socket, my ratchet, my socket.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was over on the bike ramp, and here it was there in front of me.
Yeah, but a snake, it would have bit you.
Yeah. I got this put in cross-threaded or something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. A bit of plastic. See that?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it was in the other one cross-threaded and I didn't notice it, you know.
Yeah, and I notice it when everything's going back.
Yeah. Not that it would matter much. Yeah. Because I did have a heck of a time getting it out of the other one. Yeah, that's been pretty well. That's been pretty well arsed up. But he's okay now, I think. I think.
Oh,
I might have to make him longer though.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go over and get me my knife.
Okay.
Snip, snip, or lots of snips. This is a commercial cable, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's heavy duty one.
Oh yeah. Yep. And I guess that's what you need. Anyway,
Probably.
that's what you need. That's what you're gonna get.
You're gonna need to be industrial.
Yep. I think so. You want a clever set of sinkers, on you?
Yeah, don't you? Twist, huh?
Twist, huh? Yep. Now I gotta go down yonder again. I can take some of these tools with me. Too much to lug down to one time. It's amazing how many tools you use when
Yeah.
you're doing a simple little job.
You just got everything hauled out.
Yeah, really, eh? Okay. Now we need to
Wire.
wire this in here. This is not overly complicated, folks. It really, really isn't. Well, that's the way the connection was done before, so we'll do it now. It's waterproof in there anyway, so it's not going to matter. So the Blue Jays are coming to the feeder, and they're upset with you.
They are.
And what's the problem?
They don't have any soup. They are after that and not the bill feeder. The seed.
Yeah, eh? Well, did you ever think about like possibly putting out a menu for them?
No, never.
No. Ah.
Pros like that too. Sure don't last long. You could fill it up and put one out and it's gone in a day.
I know. Yeah, they're terrible like that. They
Well, I guess like us, you know, they have their favorites.
Well, obviously, eh?
Yeah.
That is so true.
Yeah, their favorite food. They got their taste.
Yeah. That is so true. I'm just thinking ahead of stuff here now. Problem we got now is that bracket that I got made for hanging that hose on got to go here. So that might not work now
The bracket.
for this, right?
This one's a little bit different.
He's different. There's been a revision.
Yeah, I think so.
A revision. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
We're getting there.
There you get there. It all takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Nope.
No. Main thing here is not to worry.
Nope. No panic.
No panic. Now, we have the little...
Nozzle?
No, not snozzle. I'm not ready for the snozzle yet.
No.
We have
Oh, that's too flicky.
this dooflicky, so this kind of got to go. I'm gonna have to turn that. No, I don't. That's right. That's the way it
Goes under
goes.
the nozzle. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I got all disoriented.
Yeah. It looked different for a second.
Yeah, didn't it, eh? It looks nice.
It does.
It looks right birdie. Now, where is that? Where is that bracket? Oh, there's that bracket. Well, golly.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't want to really, I'd like to have that nozzle right like that. That kind of suits that.
Can we do without the bracket? Or is that a must?
Well, it's not a must, but it's kind of nice. You know?
Yeah.
Hang the hose on, right?
Yeah, true. Okay. It has
So.
its place.
Well, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put that hose on, and we'll see what we. And I'm going to join the wires, and then we'll see what we got. Then I'll join the wires down there. Cool.
Well,
A big heat shrink takes some heat.
yeah. And a tight spot.
And I'm using your mother's hair dryer.
You were. Yeah, you have like a big one.
Well, that takes some heat.
Turn it up.
I take this off.
Oh, no, really.
Yeah, that's a stand. That's all that is. Stand it different.
Okay.
That's the heat shrink with the glue in it.
Oh,
Waterproof. It's after getting warmer.
yeah, I think it's definitely warmer than 13.
I think you know what we should do? Dig up all the maple trees and plant palm trees.
The weather would probably turn just as we get it done.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So true.
Yep. There's a lot of procedure to do that, though, isn't it?
Well, you're putting it there and you're hoping it's going to stay a while.
Yeah, so you're taking good measure.
Yeah, you don't want them to have trouble. There's nothing worse out in the field trying to fuel up something and it don't work out because some bugger didn't do the job right. Hey?
That's right.
So,
You want it to work when you need it.
well, people are trusting you to do the best you can, so guess what we got to do? The best we can. Now, I remember one time installing these swivels, and I thought the packaging said not to put any tape
Really?
on that, but I'm putting tape on it. I don't care who says what in the comments, I'm putting tape on it.
Yeah.
Because it's against my religion not to put tape on a pipe tread.
Just seems like it would be extra secure.
I would think so. You know, you don't want it leaking.
No.
You don't want a leg. A leg. See you, bye.
Nope.
My gosh, that don't fit there anymore.
Don't say that. We just had a whole scene about the tape.
Yeah. That kind of looks better, don't it?
That would look better.
Now I need a weapon for that.
Yeah. Tighten it up faster.
Yeah. Let me get a weapon.
Definitely looks like it's going to be stronger.
It's going to be better.
It's going to be working, so it's going to be better.
Exactly. Well, I mean, poor guy, you know, he'd go up to fuel up the machine, he'd be tapping on it, he'd be doing everything with it, so.
It's not good.
You know.
Okay.
Like that. So now, what's next? I think what I'll do next is put a snozzle on it. I don't like that snozzle.
No.
That's a poor excuse of a snozzle. So we're going to put,
You got a snozzle for it, don't you?
yeah,
You get another snozzle?
we're going to put the other snozzle on. Gotta get some more weapons, that's the only thing. Golly!
No good?
You can have that back. We're not gonna need that. I'll get some Teflon tape again.
Yeah,
Anyway.
seal that up.
Yeah. So DJI announced 2 new drones. The Inspire 2 and the Phantom 4 Pro.
Oh my gosh, they got a lot of drones.
My
on
God, I can't even keep up the names of it.
No.
Gee whiz. Now, let's have a look-see at this nozzle. Automatic. Shut off fuel.
Sounds good. Alright. Looks like yours, doesn't it? What? Wrong one?
Do you remember a time when our son was sitting down at a takeout or a fast food place a few years back? These are both military guys. Our son is a little bit restrained, but apparently his buddy that was sitting with him,
Not so much.
restraint is not even in his vocabulary. So they go up and they place their order. They come back to the table, and our son opens up his burger, picks it up, and he's digging into that. And his buddy comes down, sits down at the table, opens up the burger package, and looks down, and looks up, and looks down, and looks up, and said, "By the Lord, so-and-so, this is not good enough." And our son's looking at him, "What's wrong, man? What's wrong?" "No, by the Lord, so-and-so." And he takes the box and he goes up. And they said, "Is there something wrong, sir?" "Yes, there is, man." "Well, what's wrong?" Opens it up. "I want one that looks like that.
Yes, that was some story.
I don't want this. This don't look like that. That looks like that. This looks like it's been run over by a truck.
That's right.
So I want one that looks like that." "Well, sir, that's only a picture." "Well, I based my decision on that picture.
That's true.
Now, I want one like that." Anyway, they came back. He got one like that. Well, guess what we didn't get? A snozzle like is in the picture.
Oh, so this is where this is all going. I'm trying to figure out where you're heading. Rose, so how come you don't look like the picture? What's wrong?
Come over. If this is an automatic nozzle, you're supposed to have a lever that flicks down here. Tell you what, let's go over here.
our snozzle.
Lever, locked.
Oh,
When the pressure builds up, it clicks out. That's automatic. Well, the snozette that put this together,
snozz it.
the snozette, okay? Come over, we'll look at the picture. Can you see the difference?
Oh yeah.
Missing.
Yep.
Me no happy.
Oh, Toledo.
Now, it still will kick out, but he'll have to put something in here,
And it would still kick out.
and it would kick out. But that's no good. That's not. And then finding something in there that's going to keep that wide open.
Yeah, that's not what we paid for.
That's not what we paid for. So,
And
this
then
is
you
going
got
back.
one.
And what I'm going to do, that there haven't pumped a full tank of fuel out of that nozzle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that nozzle, which is really a better quality nozzle anyway. We're going to put it on that truck because we're not going to be using this fuel for, well,
What? I know.
the way it's going.
Yeah.
Probably won't use the fuel at all.
No.
And it's almost empty. Soon be time for a fuel run. And we'll put this nozzle on the truck, and that'll take care of. That'll be Plan B, and that way he'll have a fully automatic nozzle. That's ridiculous. You can't let him take that like that.
No.
Now I never looked in the boxes. I'm assuming that the nozzle that put that together.
Well, so okay. So anybody after buying the nozzle should look in the box.
Well, should look, if they say they're automatic, should look for that particular lever. Hey,
True. Especially for us that was in the city. Now we're out here.
now we're out here, yeah, how much good, can't send you to the city for that.
No.
Yeah,
We need it now.
yeah. Toot sweet if not sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. That's right.
So, Phil Wright, same company that makes that, huh? You know why, eh? Because I bet you that thing is made in China.
The other one?
That other thing over there?
The one you got in your hand looks heavier.
This is an American-made one, right? Yeah. Yeah. It is, it is, it is. Yeah, wicked, eh?
Yeah, man. I didn't know where you were going when you were talking about the incident with the burger.
Yeah. I remember him telling us that story.
Yeah, it didn't look
Jeez,
like
he
the
said,
picture.
Dad, he said he was so mad. Yeah. He said he had the restaurant hopping.
There's a lot of truth to that.
Yeah.
Look like the picture. How many times do you order something out of a catalog?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
know us girls are familiar with it.
Yeah.
Get it? It don't look like the picture.
No.
Color doesn't even match.
No. This had a swivel on it. This don't have a swivel on it. Is there a swivel on mine here? Yeah, darn, a swivel on this too.
Oh, you're kidding.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him the swivel and all. And we'll just replace it when we get back into the city.
Yeah.
You got to have a swivel on the nozzle. Holy smokes.
When you're here now at it, you can't tie them up. You'd have to go, like you said, go looking for it.
Yeah. Just as well now to do this right.
Yeah.
That's my feelings towards it anyway.
Yep, I agree.
You agree?
Yep.
Jumps. Okay, give me a second to get this off because no point in showing my back.
Okay.
Takes time,
How's this one?
but it is what it is. You know, you got to think about the poor guy with fuel in the middle of a snowstorm or, you know, rain and they're windy or cold. And,
Right.
you know, you don't have the swivel on here, and the next thing, you know, the hose is all kinked up and yeah.
Yeah, cause a lot of trouble.
Well, yeah. I mean, life can be difficult enough, let alone having to deal with that stuff, right?
Yeah, other struggles.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yep, yep.
Coming along.
Them old faithfuls, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
You know? Yeah. Yeah, old faithful. See, whoever made this tank, it's a factory-made tank, they really didn't think this out very good, because look where they put the lift hook, and they had to bend it down, because they couldn't swing the...
Oh, yeah. Jeez. They
Hey.
didn't have enough room, yeah.
Yeah, so what kind of an engineering department did they have?
Because they could have moved them over a bit to put this one here on the
Yeah.
right further over.
Yeah.
To the right, and that one a bit.
Yeah, kind of crazy, eh?
Yeah, isn't it?
Well,
We didn't think that one out.
time for the test.
Yeah.
I gotta find my key, that's the only thing. My little red key. Here's my little red key. Let's see if we got this done right now. Thought I heard someone coming. Ooh, that's nice. I gotta get up, I gotta get back in it. This tank's a bit low, so I'm gonna fill it up now.
Looking good.
Not much in it. There's no leaks, swimmels aren't leaking.
Sounds good to me.
That's working. What we gotta do, and I don't like leaving that hose
Now we
down
gotta
here.
Deal with the bracket again.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to, whoops. Oh, right now don't fall out over the tailgate.
I don't do that.
I'm going to, yeah, design something for that now. Very simple job, and I got every tool in the garage used.
Yeah, yeah.
Wowzers. Yes, folks, we are going to go welding
Yeah.
on the tank.
Gotta make use of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, right here, perfect.
that'll do.
Much more room actually than up to the side.
Yeah, probably easier to hang it on there. The only
Yeah.
thing that takes up a bit of space because you got, for a pickup, you got so much of a big box on it.
Yeah. For a pickup.
Yeah,
Sarcasm.
you can put 3 garbage bags in it.
And then you got a full load.
Yeah, you got a full load. And I mean, look, it's for a 4-wheel drive, it's sitting right on the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to talk him into a lift kit. I mean, just come up and show him the front.
Yeah, there's a plow truck too.
Well, yeah, by the time they put the plow on that, they won't need a blade on it because the bumper can push the snow. Just look.
Yeah.
I mean, look, no blade on it yet.
No, I see the blade rack. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
pretty low.
Wicked, eh?
Yeah. Must
So-
strike the bottom, he does, doesn't he?
Oh yes, I've picked gravel out of that.
Yeah.
Yes, and I tried to tell them, no, don't go putting a half-ton truck that low to the ground. They're city boys trucks. They're not work trucks. They're family trucks. They're, you know, you get your wife and your kids and you go off for a picnic or, you know, or something like that. When you put fuel tanks in them and you fill them up with garbage and tools and put plow packages on them, you drive them right to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's brutal, right? But anyway, it is what it is. I mean, but I'm going to end up putting the lift kit on it. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, he hasn't much peace with it.
I don't think anybody wants to see a lift kit installed again.
No, I'll probably find that boring.
Yeah.
Again.
Another boring one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope it's not like the one on Old Blue. Man, it was brutal.
Oh man, that was a brutal one.
Yeah.
That was a lot of work.
So, give me a few minutes now to get the welder hooked up. And we'll weld it.
All the steamed again?
Yeah, it's terrible, man. She can't weld today.
No, not a big lot anyway.
Everything's soaking. Tools soaking wet. Okay, watch you don't get a flash, okay?
And
Everybody at home, close your freaking eyes.
close your eyes.
Geez, you almost had to buy a pair of lunch grips that time.
Yeah. I almost had those welded on, did you?
Yeah. Friggin' powder coat, eh?
Mm-hmm.
That will do. I won't lay the hose on just quite yet.
No.
Give that some time to cool down.
And that needs a cool down period.
Huh?
That needs a cooling down period.
Yeah, don't we all, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't we all? Well, that's pretty well going to conclude that, I guess.
Yeah, let's take care of that problem.
Since I had to clean up a lot of tools here. Holy smokes, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of gear out.
I always wonders why now you need so many tools to do anything.
Well, that's why, isn't it?
Man, oh man.
Yeah.
It's wicked. Okay.
Yeah,
we'll
it's
go
like
back
a
to
powder
that.
coat. Yeah, it's burning off it still, right?
Oh,
The
yeah.
smoke coming from it.
We'll come back down in a minute. That's all our stuff. That nozzle's supposed to be up inside of that. There might be an adjustment on that. Hang on a second. Now we'll see. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
We're about to find out.
I know it wouldn't be that way, would it?
It seems low, but I don't know.
I'd like to see a modification coming here.
Yeah. Too cool.
That didn't look right to
That
me,
didn't
huh?
look right to me either.
Eh?
I said, that's not gonna work.
That's almost sacrilegious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking that's never gonna work.
Not too low, eh? Yeah.
Sure looks low. And look at that. Now that's sick.
Yeah. I gotta get some water and cool that down before I put that hose under, because I'm going to put that hose under, forget about it.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a kaboom. I'll wipe the soot off the pump. Somebody think that's getting ready to burn up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it's simple, but it works.
Hey, sure does.
And it's nice now they got the swivel here.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Wow. I mean, it's a big deal to it. There was a lot of steps there.
well, it's like Dad used to say, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
Sure.
Hey?
Like you say, no one wants to discover it on the site that you took a shortcut.
No, it's a matter of pride too, boy. You don't want it to look like a clobber or a mess. You want people to say, boy, that's a tidy job, whoever did that.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the fellow that uses it is going to appreciate the fact that it's pumping. It should have more pressure now because we fixed that pickup plate, right?
Yeah, that's right. Is that long when you weld it?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it should be just an all-around better unit now. And of course it's new, and the other one was probably getting weak now for a number of years. And of course it's got the fully automatic feature now, with all the pieces intact,
Yeah, yeah.
I might add.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, well, it's not something you're going to be looking for. Who would look to see if it had that?
no, exactly, right? Yeah. Yeah, so, here it is. So, I guess we're gonna stop and clean up our tools now, eh?
You want to clean up before we... I got a coffee and a muffin for us if you want to have a break.
You know muffins drive me out of my friggin' mind.
Well, I
You
know.
know-
I know you have a little... Well,
I got,
I
look,
thought you moved on from that.
no, I can't get over that because I need to do a muffin mod.
Don't need a mug.
We need a muffin mod.
We don't.
Folks, I sit in the office, and here's how I eat my muffin. You know that paper that goes along up over the side of the muffin?
Yeah, I think it's a muffin wrapper.
Well, try to pick that off with your bare hands. I mean, my hands are fairly big. It's okay, you get the little dainty little things. But I usually try to drive a pencil or something down between and haul it back. Or I usually come out and get a pair of needle nose pliers, and I pulls it back. Then I flip over the muffin, and I eat it from the bottom down. So the muffin top acts as a bowl to catch the crumbs. Because face it, if you lose a crumb on the floor, that's 50 calories gone. So I came up with an idea. I've been doing some thinking about this. Maybe the folks at home can give me their opinion. Why can't you have edible paper? You cook it in edible paper, and then when you eat the darn muffin, you eat it edible paper and
That's
all.
right. There's edible icing and everything around.
Well, I
Let's
mean, there's edible britches, for God's sake.
see. Edible what?
Britches, as the U.S. fellas calls it, we calls it drawers.
Okay. Or
You can buy edible drawers because I seen them on the internet. Sure.
edible panties. Yeah.
Yeah.
There
So
you
just
go.
imagine now, somebody's eating that stuff that's already been worn.
No, if you're weird.
So why can't you eat? Why can't you cook? Make edible. What do you
Yeah.
call them little things the muffins goes in?
Say a muffin wrapper.
A muffin wrapper. Why can't you make a muffin wrapper that's edible?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Right? You know, I mean, you don't have to have them looking like drawers, but I mean, well, it kind of be cool, kind of cool too. Two muffins and a pair of drawers. You look
You
like the guy
wouldn't
that's really packing. All right? You know, that's for the husband that got everything.
I suppose it saved you a lot of work and aggravation trying to peel it
Well, exactly. So anyway, folks, we're going to be thinking about that
while we're having our muffin.
muffin mod. Well, over a muffin.
Maybe I should peel it for you.
Yeah, because I'm going to have a hissy fit. I can see that coming.
Yeah, it's a lot of hissy.
And we're going to
That's
clean
it.
up.
Now we got to clean up.
I'm going to
yeah.
clean up. Hey, it's muggy. Boy, hey, what's the temperature here? Hey?
I don't know if that's accurate.
Well, 60 degrees, but the humidity must be about 800.
Yeah, see that's the thing. I bet
Right?
if we heard the temperature with the humidity.
I'm telling you, it's warmer out here than it is in the house.
Yeah, it is.
Hey?
There's enough to clip you. And
Yeah.
you're not turning on the heat.
No, you got that right. Not unless you're cold.
Well, it's a darn shame, isn't it? It's so warm outside.
It is. Anyway, folks, you guys have a nice day. Just another thing that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple of vehicles parked down the back we got to do. We got that thing we got to repair.
Yeah.
Look at the rim, beat up.
Oh.
They put a backhoe down in a mud hole. It went flat. It
Yeah.
got stuck, and that's full of mud
Inside?
inside.
Whoa.
Yeah, now this is pretty good. I washed all this the other day, but I just haven't
Yeah.
had a chance to get back at it. So that'll probably be my job after we finish this. I don't know. We got the two vehicles, but the people who owns them, they're gone away for a week, so we'll not have to worry about that. So folks, hope you enjoyed it. I know it's probably boring, but what I call boring, some people don't.
That's right.
So
Well, you have choice.
the next video, I think it's going to be a viewer request video, and it's going to concern the Kubota BX25D.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that'll be the
yeah.
next one. Don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. Could be tomorrow. Could be Saturday. But it will be. It'll be one of those 2 days. So folks, we'll see you later. You guys take care. We're going to have our muffin and discuss about edible muffin paper and see if we can do a muffin mod. And we'll see you in the next video. You guys take care. God bless.